Today I fucked up by letting my girlfriend's dad use my laptop, NSFW. So today I had one of the most uncomfortable moments of my adult life. I'm still dealing with the repercussions of it all, but fuck me if it doesn't make one hell of a story for you all. Okay, so for a bit of backstory, I'm 27 and I live with my girlfriend. We've been together for 2 years now, and throughout that time I've seen her parents roughly 3 or 4 times. A couple years before we met they both retired and now they live in a different country. On top of that they're usually traveling, so it's a little harder to spend time with them. Now an important part of this story is my girlfriend and I for about a year now have been making amateur porn. Before we met she was a cam model, and after about a year of our relationship we decided we were both comfortable making video content together. We make a fair amount of money and both enjoy it a lot. We've also managed to keep our sex work careers hidden from our families. Up until this morning, that is. So on top of making porn I'm also an aspiring film editor, and I am an editor for a couple different YouTubers. Gotta start somewhere, but I also edit our content, and the night before my girlfriend's parents came to stay with us I'd been editing a new video. Usually after editing I go through and watch the edit to make sure there were no little mistakes left in. Now fast forward to today, my girlfriend's parents are coming to stay with us for the week. Around midday they arrived and everything was going great, which was relieving because I'd always got the vibe they didn't like me very much. We were all sat in our living room watching a film when my girlfriend's dad asked if he could use my laptop to access his emails because his phone was having issues. I immediately said sure and led him into the office. Now I could have just brought him the laptop, but my laptop is hooked up to some quite expensive studio monitors and her dad is very much into audio, and I kinda wanted to show them off to him and talk about music with him. So I lead him into the office and almost instantly he notices the monitors and starts talking about how much he loves them, and we got distracted talking about them until a couple minutes passed and he brought up his emails again. He sat down in front of my desk as I opened my laptop and entered the password only for one of mine and his daughter's videos to start playing on the screen in front of him, and not just any video, it was a video of his beau today I fucked up firstborn daughter. His pride and joy, the apple of his eye, riding a floor-mounted dildo whilst I ejaculated on her face. If that's not bad enough, the monitors had been left on and the audio of us both moaning was loud enough for her mother to hear in the living room. I panicked and shut the laptop, but the audio still continued to play for at least 5 seconds after closing it. Her dad then proceeded to pretend to get a call and made his way outside shortly after her mom went outside and they began to have an argument. About an hour later her mom came in and said that her dad was feeling unwell, so they booked a hotel in case it was contagious because she didn't want her dad getting us sick also. Her dad has not spoken to either of us since leaving, and my girlfriend and I are both unbelievably embarrassed and nervous about having dinner with them in 2 days, but I hope you guys get some enjoyment out of this and I'll keep you updated if anything else happens. Too long didn't read. I unintentionally showed my girlfriend's dad a video of me coming on her face and now he won't talk to us. Update: a couple of you have asked questions about the laptop situation, so I'll explain. As I said earlier in the post, I watch the video post-editing to make sure there's no problems before uploading. Before going to sleep I just shut the laptop without even thinking. I do this often. I know it's not good, but shh. If you don't stop playing a video before closing, it will start playing upon opening again. Still haven't heard from her dad yet. I honestly didn't expect this to get this big, but your comments have made my girl, and I laugh a lot, so thank you. Update 2. Thank you all for participating in a social experiment. Stay tuned. The only way this could get any worse is if she was calling him daddy, and everyone in the house could hear. It's a pop-up, I swear. It's just an ad with 2 random porn star. Oh shit. He'll never be able to kiss his daughter on her face again. And this, kids, is why even if it's your own, and you live alone, never leave porn open on a laptop. Never ever let people onto your user. Have a guest user for anyone who doesn't have a permanent account on the machine. Even in the 90s I kept that policy. Phones support guest users now too. Be grateful he wasn't one of those "whatever you do to my daughter I'll do to you" type parents. Plot twist, he is, and that's what they were arguing about. Today I fucked up by letting my sister use the Reddit app on my phone and then getting notified that she has a nice vagina. My sister's battery was dead, and so she asked if she could log into Reddit on my phone to check if she had a reply from a for hire post. She took my phone, logged in and sent a few messages and then logged out and gave me my phone back. The today I fucked up started around 20 minutes later, when I started receiving notifications from Reddit for posts that I can't remember visiting. They were also NSFW, so I went to the bathroom for some privacy to see what the posts were about and to turn the notifications off. The notifications were messages and comment replies from a NSFW amateur subreddit. Curiosity got the better of me, and upon clicking onto the post, there was my younger sister naked. I immediately closed it and decided to log out of her account, but realized her account wasn't logged in. It's some sort of bug with the Reddit app that causes me to receive notifications for an account that has recently been logged in on my phone. The notifications are still coming through thick and fast, and I've since realized my sister is quite a popular amateur porn star on Reddit, and I wish that I never found this out. Too long didn't read. Let my younger sister use my phone to check her Reddit inbox. Found out that her side hustle is that she's a popular amateur porn star on Reddit, and I'm getting notifications for comments on my sister's vagina. The notifications are still coming through thick and fast. Tomorrow's today I fucked up. Today I fucked up by writing a today I fucked up, by which my sister could easily identify me. It is all part of his master plan. At this moment I'm happy to have grown up in the 90s, where all my bad decisions mostly went undocumented. So I went to the bathroom for some privacy. Dude? That should never be part of a story when you are talking about your sister's vagina. Pornhub videos say otherwise. Oh yeah. Sorry to hear. What sub was that? Just so I know not to visit it. I mean, there's so many of them, though. Today I fucked up deep-throating myself in front of my new assistant. The update. Oh, where do I begin? This happened this weekend. Let's lay out some plot points first. I'm 37 years old and recently dating a girl for a couple of months. She is 26. I work as a film editor, and often have new assistant editors for different projects. I've recently started on a new project and have a new assistant who is a 27-year-old woman. I've always worked out, done yoga, I'm fit and slim, and have an above-average sized dick. This combination has given me the unique talent of being able to suck my own dick. I've been doing this for many years. All of my partners have always found this amusing and arousing. I know there are dangers, yada yada yada, but trust me, I've done it a lot and I know what I'm doing, lol. Okay, so, the girl I am dating is very fond of this talent, and told her group of friends about it. One of whom is getting married soon. She was doing her bachelor party, and instead of hiring the beefcake stripper, her friends wanted to see me suck my own cock. I was a little put off by the idea at first, doing this for a group of strangers, but the idea was kind of hot, and it's all in good fun, so fuck it, right? I agree to the plan. I was a little nervous about meeting them first, making too much eye contact, etc., so we came up with the best plan to make this happen. There are a few methods to doing this, the easiest and deepest of which is to put my legs over my head. This way, I would be looking up, and wouldn't really have to look at any of the girls. But they could see full view of my cock going into mouth. I can draw a diagram if needed. So the day comes, I have a couple of shots of tequila to loosen up. By the time I arrive, the girls are already pretty tipsy and rowdy, chanting things like "suck your dick." From the other room, I prepare myself with the girl I'm dating, and she invites her friends in. They are hooting and hollering as I'm laying on the ground with a very erect cock. The whole thing is actually pretty hot, and even though my heart is racing like mad, I'm really into this idea now. I throw my legs over my head as I've done many times, and start to play along with the show. I circle my tongue around the tip, teasing myself. I put myself further and the head goes in my mouth and I hear the gasps and woos and girl noises coming from behind me. I'm trying to look back to see them, but I'm a bit focused on the cock in my mouth and really can't see past my head. I start getting more and more into it, and the girl I'm dating comes over and helps me push it deeper into my mouth by pushing my ass and legs down, as we've done before in our own private world. At this point I'm really into and sucking my cock like a champ. The girls really seem to be enjoying it. After some minutes go by, not sure how long, they start chanting "come in your mouth. Come in your mouth." Now to be clear, I normally don't do this. I have before, lol, but it's not my thing. But I'm the entertainment, and I aim to please, so in my mind I'm thinking let's do this. I start sucking harder, tongue playing with the tip. The girl I'm dating is still pushing me a bit, her hand on my ass. The whole thing is so hot and I feel like I'm about to come, and explode. It was a lot. I'm shaking and convulsing, sucking my tip. They are clapping and cheering. The girl I'm dating lets go of my legs and I fall down, sweating, with a mouthful of cum. Her friends start to yell, "Kiss him. Cum swap." I'm actually not sure what they were yelling, but it was along those lines. So I stand up, in a daze, and kiss her. She takes the cum from my mouth, and I look finally at the girls, all in joy, except one unbelievably shocked and mortified face. You know where this is going, of course. My assistant. She leaves the room, I race to the bathroom. The girl I'm dating comes in to ask me what is wrong and I tell her. She loses it laughing, "So and so is your assistant." Ha ha ha. I'm not laughing. Assistant isn't laughing, and actually leaves the party. It's actually a bit of a scene. The girl I'm dating tells her friends. There is laughter, discussion, they are calling assistant and she is not answering. The girl I'm dating assures me they are all like this is no big deal. I've been working from home all week. I've talked to my assistant via Slack and we've said nothing. She is in the office. I can't work from home tomorrow. I don't know what the fuck to do. The girl I'm dating said that assistant is mortified, and doesn't know what to do either. I really don't know what the fuck to do. TL doctor, I sucked my own dick at a bachelorette party, at which my new assistant was in attendance. We haven't spoken about it since. Edit, the diagram. I'm a terrible artist, forgive me. I'm not a turkey, I promise. Edit 2, to clarify, I don't think she was mortified at what she was watching. I think she was mortified when she realized it was me. The diagram above is meant to show that they couldn't really see my face until I stood up. At least this is the logic I am convincing myself of. Edit 3, I'm being very specific that she is not my girlfriend and a girl I am dating, because honestly I wouldn't do something like this with my girlfriend's friends. I don't think either of us see a future in this relationship, we're just having fun. Edit 4, yes, they were staring at my butthole. I'm well groomed, no one seemed to mind. To be honest, if. Edit 5. Since everyone is asking, I'll offer my thoughts. No, I'm not gay or bi, and have never sucked someone else's dick before. Pretty sure being gay or bi involves being attracted to and or having sexual experiences with people of the same sex. It's my own dick, so I think that conversation is pretty straightforward. By your logic, all of you have given thousands and thousands of handjobs and you've touched a dick like 10 times today at least. As for the I've heard it feels more like sucking a dick than getting your dick sucked, I bring it back to the above statement. A handjob obviously doesn't feel the same as jerking off. Kissing your own hand feels different than someone else kissing your hand, etc. etc. I think maybe the first time it's unfamiliar to have your own dick in your mouth, or for those of you with a friend who told you, they probably only tried it once or twice. But it's become a familiar feeling for me, and it feels wonderful. Better than jerking off, that's for sure. And yes, I have and do occasionally do this instead of masturbating. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Just be nice to her and don't start the apology with "well, that sucked, but... As you can see, this is why I need an assistant. I'm constantly having to do things myself. On the plus side, because it could be worse, right? The person who saw you was not your boss. Old high school buddy. Mother. Imagine that disappointed mother. This was a lot to take in. I was certain the title was deliberately misleading, it was not. Can confirm, it is a lot to take in. Ask if she would like to be released from her contract with a very nice reference. She doesn't want to be in there with you any more than you do. She also doesn't want to be unemployed, so this is the only solution. So at my last job, I saw my boss's asshole pulsing while he was sucking his own cock. Will there be anything like that here? Today I fucked up by reading this. Today I fucked up. Hey Siri, how do I unread someone else's fucking post?